Elias did mention a giant thermometer. But I'm afraid the words giant thermometer did not truly explain what it was I was going to end up seeing.
Yippee-yay!
Welcome to Baker NCR, now entering her state. Okay. Zetan, Jerky, Mart. The Mad Roman. Exit now. World's largest thermometer. I mean, is it functioning? Is it using the metric system? I don't think so. A testament to imperial pride, then. Now, there are two types of people in the world. There are people who look at a manhole cover to a sewer and think, ooh, I should go down there and check that in case there is stuff to find.
That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. Or fucking was it July? No, it's back on top in June. I said that's life, and as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world keeps spinning around. That's life. I tell you, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, I'd jump right on a death claw and then I'd fly.
Bravo! Very entertaining, although you did distract me from my thought. I was just explaining how there are some people in the world who would immediately head down a manhole to find out what was down there. And then there are the other type of people who say, I'm not doing that, that's very silly. And then for some reason end up going down there anyway because the world really, really has it in for them. I'm of the latter sort. I suspect I will be going down there. I'm just going to try and make it look like it wasn't my idea. Interesting. Oh, are you the local sheriff?
What? Bub?
Sheriff.
Is that you, Bub?
Definitely not a Bob. Who the hell is Bob? I'm not Bob. No, I am not Bob.
Then you're wasting my time. Go talk to Bub. Tell him to come and get me and bring some water, too. My fucking head's killing me.
That would be the alcohol poisoning. Yeah, public drunkenness is illegal in NCR territory. You need to get some help. You do. I can't help but notice this, especially as you seem to be a local sheriff.
Looks like the law finally caught up with me, huh? You here to throw the book at me, deputy? Go
no.
on, then. Maybe that mayor in the town hall will give you a medal. One less roadblock for him to have his way with the place. Fine. I'll go see Bub. Just give me a little bit to sober up. I'll be over there soon.
Oh, no worries. I was just pointing out. Ooh, good grief. Do you need help? I hope not, because I'm not offering any. I don't like this outfit. But I don't want it covered in vomit. I'm picky like that. Right. This is the town of Baker. I wonder what I will find here, other than a drunken sheriff and a giant thermometer. So it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Is it... Hi. Is this thing working?
Spare some change, mister?
I might. Who are you and what do you need the money for?
Name's Donnie.
Hi, Donnie.
I'm from Dayglow, but I lost my life savings on the strip. I only had enough to make it to Baker. And my family's pissed at me. They won't come pick me up until I've got my act together.
I'm not giving you crap, you're just going to spend it on drugs. No, you know what? Might be useful to make friends. I've done a fairly bad job in that department so far, so yes, you can have a few caps.
Really? How much?
Do I have NCR dollars on me? Apparently I do. What? Tandy? What the hell is a I'm not feeling... I don't need to make friends that much. Here's 20 caps.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. What do you do around here?
Honestly, I spend most of the day outside. I try to do some jobs here and there. It's hard, you know. I used to go to the community center, but, I'm not welcome there anymore.
Why?
Back in Freeside, I got addicted to this drug. Ultrajet. Nasty thing. I kicked it a while ago, but I relapsed about four months ago, I think. I think I've kicked it again, but the owner doesn't trust me. I can't say I blame him.
That does suck. Are you... I feel like you're winding up to asking me if I could intervene on your behalf.
Oh, really? That would be great. The guy you need to talk to is named Melvin. He works in the main office in the community center. Oh, and while you're at it, do you think you could talk to Knox? He's the big guy at the front door. He makes life hell when I stay there. Maybe you could ask him to be a little nicer to me? It's alright if not, but I figured it was worth a shot.
I can mention it, I guess.
Goodbye.
Yeah. I'm not against helping out my fellow man. Not that I consider myself an altruist or anything. But I do have a soft spot for the underdog, the downtrodden, and I just look like I fell in a big pile of Brahmin manure. And, life can't get any worse. Hi! Does anyone want to tell me the story of the giant thermometer? And I warn you, if it involves a giant anus, I'm going to be... Well, I'm not going to be surprised, but I'm going to be raising an eyebrow.
Hey there, stranger. You looking for a bite to eat? Well, you've come to the right place.
Actually, first of all, what's the story with you?
I was a jackal. You know the Jackals?
Canine creatures?
We were raiders who ate people and stole all their stuff.
Ah.
But those days are long past.
Yes. I have to say, you are awfully forthcoming with that information, considering that information.
I like to be upfront with customers. I'm not going to have people losing their minds when they discover that they've been served by someone who used to cook up human flesh.
Well, that's a good point. And, with that in mind, what were the Jackals doing here?
A bunch of us used to roll along the 15. It was a real important number to us. Brings good luck and good fortune. Most of the town you see here was Jackal Central. We had a nice thing going in Baker. There were a lot of travelers along the road to catch and eat, and some of the caravans offered to trade with us to pass through.
And what happened to them?
Oh, that's a long story. But I do enjoy telling it if you want me to.
Well, I've come this far, and I feel like curiosity will get the better of me, so let's just go all in.
One day, this guy calling himself sheriff came to town. Said his name was Nolan Crow, and that the NCR was coming.
Met him.
He told us that we could either face him or face an army. Our leader laughed at him and ordered his underlings to shoot at him. In 2 seconds, 8 jackals and the leader were dead on the floor. Crow ripped through Baker, killing dozens of jackals. A bunch of them fled town into the hills. I dropped my weapons and just surrendered. When the troopers showed up, they wanted to kill me. But Crow told them that I had already been sentenced. I was doing community service and house arrest.
We are talking about Sheriff Nolan Crow.
Same person. He might be, unimpressive now. But back then,
Agreed.
you should have seen him.
9 people in less than 2 seconds. Three thoughts come springing to mind. The first one, I should probably be a little more respectful to the man. The second one, what weapon was he using that had 9... I mean, it must have been a rifle, but the way you told it, I pictured a gunslinger. And, well, I guess there are pistols that have got 9 shots. Okay, that's very impressive. The third thought was, I wonder if I'm faster. I should probably keep thoughts like that to myself. What happened next?
For the next several months, we buried the bodies. He had me scrubbing away the bloodstains, burning cazador nests, and making that old jackal meat storage a real sheriff's office. Wherever he went, I went. He showed me how to read, to write, file taxes, all the civilized stuff. About 5 years into this, I asked if he would be willing to settle down with me. He said yes, and we got married in that church over there. No kids, though. We divorced a decade ago, before you ask. His, problem got in the way. I don't know if I'll go back to him.
Please
but
tell
I do
me
still care about him.
the problem we're talking about is alcohol problem, right? If there are other problems, I really do not need to know them.
Alcohol. I quit cold turkey because of him a long time ago. It's a damn shame that he's gone down that path.
Okay. Why did he start drinking?
Why? Well, the world keeps changing on him. The good guys and the bad guys aren't so clear anymore. Running a police office in the NCR is a lot harder than what he was used to. Especially when they demand so much for so little. And, well, it's not my place to say.
Yeah, and I suspect right now, in my current state, sleep deprived and all, I'm not going to get any more out of you. So, we can finish this story later.
Sure. I did tell you it was a long story.
I may return, though. Please don't take this personally, but, I don't need to see what you've got for sale. Call it prejudice if you like, but,
Stay safe out there.
bye. I was going to say, that's pretty gruesome, but all things considered, it's really not that bad. Of course, I'm still no closer to finding out the story of this, shall we say, construction. A well-read resident of this town?
Heard there was a prison escape out east. That stuff doesn't happen back home.
I was wondering if you knew anything about the thermometer. Hello.
You headed out into the wilds? If so, you need supplies from a wasteland survival expert like myself.
You're a survival expert.
Sure am. I've survived the dangerous wilds of the Boneyard. I can tell you aren't familiar with the area, but you should know by the name it's an unforgiving place.
The name and the fact that you tried to drop your voice when saying it. The Boneyard. Okay, I will keep an eye open for it. Can I have some survival advice?
Not for free, you can't. 20 caps, and I'll help you stay alive out there.
This is where curiosity once again gets the better of my sounder judgment. Okay then, let's hear it.
You can't outrun a cazador. Your best bet is to lie on the ground. They will have trouble finding you while you're low.
I want my money back. I'm not getting it back. Something doesn't seem right about these facts. I do have to say, something definitely doesn't seem right about these facts.
These facts just sound crazy to city folks. They're true, and I can prove it. Head to a cazador nest and try my advice. I'm sure you'll be so embarrassed I proved you wrong, you won't come back.
There is a certain logic to what you just said, but no.
Stay safe out there.
I will stay safe out there by ignoring your advice. Did you just need to stretch your legs for a second? Yes, I shall ignore your advice and not give you any money.
I wish I knew more about what's going on in the Mojave.
Okay.
Seems like it's important.
The Mad Roman. So, nobody wants to talk about... Let's face it, the phallic symbol in the centre of the town. If that is indeed the centre. Probably not, actually. At least not literally. But, let's be completely honest here. Giant phallus symbols like that tend to end up becoming the centre of town, regardless of location. There is something about that sort of structure. Okay. The Zetan... Whoa! Okay. Ow! What? No. I'm sorry, there's actual alien... No. No. Ordinarily, I don't like to run. What? From a fight. However, as a general rule, I make exception for aliens. Now, I didn't know I made exceptions for aliens because until this moment, I'd never actually met aliens. I didn't get sleep last night. That's what it is. I did not get any sleep. So, I am probably in need of medical attention. Also, I could possibly do with a little to drink. Mind you. Yes. So, if it appeared like I wandered through that door and then started shooting, it didn't happen. It was a lie. Ask the man with the tinfoil hat on. He'll tell you nothing happened. And if it did, it was not my fault. Whoa, okay.
How's it going?
Not sure at the moment.
Bunker Bob is kind of crazy. I have half a mind to walk to the MP headquarters and report him.
Right.
What's up?
I was going to say, I was expecting this to be a cafe that would sell some stuff. But do you actually have... You have Is it Zetan or Zetan? Alien toys. You know what? I am not afraid to admit that I am a tad confused. Hi.
Hey there, welcome to Zetan Jerky, home of galaxy-famous food and out-of-this-world deals. Here, a free sample for a first-time customer.
Okay, I have a lot of questions. One of them is, could you explain the thermometer? But I think for now we can shelve that one. And what is Zetan Jerky?
It's certified meat from out of this world. We use the ship on top of the roof to fly out and hunt alien invaders, soak them in marinade, cook thoroughly, and then dehydrate. The end result is delicious meat that can't be found anywhere else on the planet.
I'm sorry. Are you suggesting you're out there hunting aliens so that you can eat them?
No, not really. You're eating Brahmin supplied solely by Staten Farms. The best of the best.
Okay, that is a relief. I'm sorry. I am sleep deprived, and I had a moment that it could just. Okay, who's the guy in the tinfoil hat?
Bunker Bob. He's an interesting guy. One of my best customers, but it's hard to say whether it's worth it to have him around, since he scares off most of the tourists.
Wait a minute. You think he's onto something about? Wait. I'm sorry. What? A bunker would be a great investment. What? I don't know anything about what he's talking about. Would you like me to chat with him?
Honestly, would you mind? I'm not sure he really has anywhere to go. But he's been talking about finding some underground bunker and waiting out Armageddon in it. If you can get him out of my hair, I'll give you a daily supply of Zetan Jerky. And I'll even throw in some ammo on top of it. How does that sound? Oh, and try to avoid politics with him if you can. Bob thinks aliens are working with the Legion to cleanse the I-15 of the NCR. It's a whole thing. I suspect he's the reason the troops have stopped shopping here. If you get him to leave, do you think you could have a chat with the angry-looking trooper around the Hawaiian King too?
But why? I mean, sure, a supply of food and some ammunition would definitely be useful. Can I have another free sample?
I'm happy to help once, but I can't give all my stock away for free. Bunker Bob over there has made me learn my lesson.
Okay, tell me about yourself then.
I'm Luis, owner and operator of Zetan Jerky Mart.
Zetan.
Now with 3 permanent locations in New California. I've been trying to run a business to take care of my family back home. They're originally from Oregon, but we came here for better opportunities. My old man walked into California with pretty much nothing and spent every dollar he made to get me into Hub U.
I'm sorry, Hub U?
Yeah, as in Hub University. Not the best school in the Republic, but it did the job, and then some. 4-year degree in entrepreneurship with a mandatory 6 months learning core Republic values. They never taught me how to fill those tax forms, though.
A degree in entrepreneurship. I don't know why, but that feels a little like a contradiction. I mean, I know it probably isn't, but I always think of entrepreneurs as people who do their own thing. They set up their own business, their own way. How did you get into selling energy weapons?
I haven't always been lucky enough to have a brick-and-mortar place like this. I'm grateful for the opportunities I've been given. I started out with a small stand right out of college and traded my way up from pea shooters to Gatling lasers at one point. I was even in talks with the Republic about a potential arms deal. Then a certain family came into the picture and pushed me out of business. My 2 security guards must have been tipped off because they were long gone before I even saw the black combat armor come around the corner. They held my family at gunpoint while their goons robbed my stand, destroying anything they couldn't carry.
Okay.
I was capless, and my family was traumatized. I decided to spare them for my business, at least for a while. I still send money home, but I can't risk involving them right now. I reached out to the Barons for a loan, but I was turned down. On the walk home, Baron Staten approached me and handed me 100 NCR dollars. He told me to buy dinner for my family, and that he wanted to talk business. Not even a month later, he helped me establish this shop, and I haven't had any issues with the competition since. My weapon inventory isn't what it used to be, but the food makes most of the profit anyway. Lots of tourists in Baker.
Okay, tell me more of these competitors of yours.
They're the most powerful energy weapons sellers in the Republic. They even used to hold their own against the NCR's army. Although those days are long gone, not much I can do as a single store owner to protect myself.
Okay.
Back to business then.
I am curious what you're selling.
You sure can.
Okay, you have laser pistols, right, lots of different energy weapons. Plasma pistol? Don't I still have one of those? Yes, I do. I'm, not that keen on them, to be honest. Also, it needs repairing. Spacesuit! I'm gonna take a miss. Okay. Well, it was nice speaking to you, but I need to get going.
See you around.
Right, so... I did say that I would speak to him. And I am a man of my word. Although, I think I will also check... Am I hungry? What did he give me? Zetan jerky beef. Wow! That is actually very filling. I do hope it's actually Brahmin, though. No, I have not gotten over the whole cannibal thing yet. Well, I'm not that hungry, so I think not. Okay. Hi.
What the fuck are you, and why are you talking to me? Did the feds send you?
Feds. Sure, the feds sent me. Fed? Who are the feds?
Federals, government, the powers that be. You're one of them, pretending to play dumb, or are you asleep and you don't know?
Well, if I'm seeming dumb, I'm afraid that is not a pretense. As for sleep, it is distinctly possible. I have not slept in a while, and I did have a moment walking through the door. But out of curiosity, why do you think the feds are out to get you specifically?
Because I know the truth.
And the truth is?
The truth about the world, about the powers that be, about the people who really run this world.
Right. Okay, so who are they? The people who run the world?
The powers, the powers, the powers. You want to know the powers?
Yes, I would like to know the
NCR
powers.
state has a state within the state. I'm talking deep state.
Deep.
You have your CIO, your power brokers, your Brahmin barons, your Agra barons, the followers, they're all in on it! And they're just running the NCR on behalf of their masters!
Okay.
Look around you. This place, it's one of their control nodes. A giant thermometer built to monitor the weather so aliens can invade easier. A damn spaceship disguised as a convenience store. It's no coincidence that people have been seeing aliens all over in the NCR.
I'm sorry. So the thermometer was built to measure the temperature so that aliens could invade. What, is there a narrow window of possible temperatures in which the aliens can function? This could be useful information.
And all those wars, I mean, people actually believe that the Brotherhood of Steel still exists. They are long gone, spirited away in spaceships. The ghosts in Baja, rogue aliens defecting from their war in space. NCR has been sent to kill them. The Legion? Shit, you think the NCR didn't have a hand in that?
I think exactly that. Correct.
They sent Caesar in, infiltrated the followers, wanted to make them look bad because they're the only ones who know about their deep state plans. Then he found out, went rogue. The only reason the NCR is having this war with him is because he realized the truth and he's leading the resistance against them. And that is why I support his goals of destroying the NCR wasteland hegemony.
Well, I've not met Caesar, so Sure, that makes perfect sense.
Well, good. I'm glad you understand. I'd be happy to educate you more on the truth of the world sometime.
Where are you from?
Why do you want to know?
I'm afraid we accidentally lost your profile in a paper shredder. Very, very tempted, but no, I'm actually, I like learning about people.
I'm from the Boneyard. People think I'm crazy, but I have 3 degrees from the university there. 3!
The Boneyard?
Most people don't even have 1.
I thought the Boneyard was, like, dangerous, real dangerous. What brought you to Baker, then?
The Jerky. Good, tough meat. You could survive another apocalypse with enough of them. I'm stocking up. Aliens are onto me, and they're gonna hit this place soon. Blow it up! I want to survive when that happens.
Okay, look, Bob. I'm not saying I don't believe you. You might be onto something, but you need to get going. You're scaring off the customers and making people uncomfortable, and if I can get you to go away, this man has promised me a lifetime supply of jerky. I'll even give you some every now and again if you want. Not having any of the ammo, though.
Trying to push old Bob out, are you? Can't say I didn't see this one coming. They want me back in the junkyard, back where I can't spread the truth. I ain't going!
How can I convince you to leave?
Old Bob needs somewhere to hide out. Help me prepare for what's to come.
Ooh, the bunker.
Until then, this is the best place I could be. I figure if aliens are gonna flatten this place, why not hang out where all their stuff is? See, Bob always stays a step ahead.
Okay. What do you mean, what's to come?
Are you playing dumb with me?
Yes.
The impending alien superweapon that is going to level this entire region.
Ooh.
I see that face you're making, but you just wait! You won't be laughing when aliens nuke this place. They've been planning it with Caesar
I'm not
for
laughing.
years.
I was just wondering if I could get one of those super weapons. What if I find you a place to... Would you consider going to the junkyard? Maybe you can get on the radio. Do they have radios there?
A stage for Bob to spread the truth. We could make that work. The people have kept their eyes closed for far too long.
All right. Clear out an abandoned bunker for Bob. Optional. Talk to Woozer about letting Bob stay at the junkyard. What if I do find you a place to stay?
Well, it better be a nice one. Old Bob can't just stay anywhere, and I've got to wait out what's coming. How's about a bunker?
I was going to say, it's got to be a bunker, right? Sure, I will go and find you a bunker or something.
Things are looking up for Bob, eh? I may even let you ride out the apocalypse with me. You could be my personal lackey.
Right, so if I go off and find a bunker and then tell you where it is,
How's
you
it
will
going?
let me stay there.
What's up?
Not Bob's IQ, that's for sure. So I seem to be picking up things to do faster than I'm completing them, although that's probably because I'm not completing any of them. I haven't even found a place to stay yet. We need to speak to Melvin about letting Donnie stay in the Baker Community Centre. That community centre could be the place I'm looking for, I suppose. However, honestly, at the moment, I'm still thinking I'd like to keep wandering around. Was that a clinic? There's a clinic over there. Best gyros in the NCR. We've got... World's largest thermometer gift shop. Ah, I was told to stay away from here because they hike up the prices. However, I'm assuming... Oh, you've got a miniature replica of it. It says it's only 50. That seems... I don't know, is that a normal temperature for inside? Hi.
Welcome to the world's largest thermometer shop. It's a 30 cap fee to enter the store, and viewing the thermometer is also 50 caps.
No, it's not.
I saw you out there staring. I'll give you a deal. 100 caps, and you can view it again on the way out.
I am not paying you. Buzz off.
You're new around here, I can tell. You don't know who I am yet. I'll let this one slide, if you buy a thermometer.
Or you'll let it slide if you don't want to get shot. Tell me more. I tell you what, if I get a satisfactory explanation for the thermometer, I might give you a small tip.
This thermometer was built hundreds of years ago, almost 100 years before the Great War. It has withstood the test of time, and once it even snapped in half during a storm and had to be rebuilt.
Then it's
Concrete was poured around the base of the thermometer, creating the plaza that still exists to this day. The
By
thermometer
definition,
is a whopping 134 feet tall to mark the hottest temperature it had recorded at the time. That will be 25 caps, please.
yeah, something is not built to stand the test of time, by definition, if it has snapped. I hate to be a language Nazi here, but that is how words work. They have definitions, and if something doesn't meet that definition, it does not deserve that particular label. You are insufferable.
I've been called much worse. If you aren't gonna buy anything, you should leave. You're slowing things down for all my paying customers.
Oh, well, allow me to leave then. It may take some time as I battle my way through the hordes of paying customers. Okay, that's a lamppost. I can't believe Bunker Bob thinks that's an actual spaceship. He must think aliens are really very, very small. Okay. Wow, it's a little dark in here, isn't it? Is there a reason you lock yourself in a cage and yet leave the way open? Hi.
Hello, welcome to the Baker Pawn Shop.
And what's your story?
My story? My story is that I run a business in one of the better parts of Hub State. That's all you really need to know.
Okay. I can't imagine an old pawn shop is a big moneymaker.
It's not. That's why the real business is downstairs.
Oh. What's the real business? You can't leave me hanging like, well, you can, but that's really not a friendly thing to do. Let me see your wares.
Enjoy our fabulous selection of wares to choose from.
Right, you have got 2 frag grenades, some items of clothing, and a lot of miscellaneous crap. Yeah, not impressed, sorry. I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark, not literally speaking, and say that downstairs is somewhere I'm not invited to go. Mad Roman Cafe. A lot of traders here. Frontier Store. The Huffman's Saloon Hole. Oh, no, Huffman's Hole. Huffman's Hole, really? Just really.
Yippee-yay!